Hey, I'm Bo, and we're here at the Cosmic Cottage Arcade in southern New Hampshire to play Bally Game Show from 1990. A game with a prominent, repeatable ramp right in the middle, but there's a lot more to this game than meets the eye. Shooting targets, shooting repeated shots, and earning big bucks, as well as the opportunity for 3 or even 4 million at a time from making different goals. So as we go through this game, we'll introduce the multi-ball, as well as the different prizes that you can win and win and win. And yeah, I kind of like game shows, so this would be a good opportunity to play. It's great to be here, Keith. Thanks. I've always wanted to be on a game show. There's the skill shot, which is just to plunge to the center lane, and that will give you an instant bonus multiplier. One of the main features of the game is the center wheel. Shooting up the middle will spin the wheel, and it will give you in thousands whatever the wheel comes to. Or in this case, you can fly off the wheel and go into the top lanes. There's a protector that sometimes has been there, but if it's removed, it actually kind of makes the game more difficult. And there it is again, over the top. Well, let's try this here. Let's shoot the center, and it will spin up. And then whatever that spin gives you, it gives you that many thousands of points. And you can shoot the ramp again to spin the next item in what's called a nudge. That nudge to 35,000 also gave me $1 million because of the white award that was there. There are 5 white awards around the wheel, and you can score them by having the wheel spin that number and nudging over to get them. Completing items like the truck and the trip will light more lights along the wheel. So if you want an extra ball or you want the 4 million to come on, you have to go that way. I also lit a prize by hitting the drop target in the back left corner. That car can be collected on the right ramp. So let's try doing that here. Post transfer over and shoot the right ramp. And it will say, you just won a film car. Once you collect a prize, it's yours to keep, no matter who wins the game. But we can also collect more items by completing truck or trip or TV, the stand-up target banks. You also can spot letters on those banks by shooting the lit spinner. And yes, those can be made multiple times. You also just kind of collect them as you do through bounces. Let's get control here. So I've got one in TV. If I shoot the spot letter again, it's going to complete TV for me. Or I could miss. And then try to get it another way. But every time I complete something, I'm also going to light new things on the wheel. So light extra ball is there. 250,000 is there again. You do have to play the rest of the game. You can't just shoot the spinner, the center ramp, and hope to get it to give you everything forever. And if you're happy with where you are on the wheel, you can nudge over. If you're not happy with where you are, then you can wait and take a full spin. As it is, I want light extra ball. So I'm gonna kick that. And there it is, light extra ball. 2 more. 2 more would get me to the 250K award. So I might as well cash that out too. And there's the extra ball. Thanks, Jerry. Collect the TV. Now, one thing about these prizes is actually, whenever you collect one new prize, you also cash in all of the other prizes that you had before. So if I shoot that right ramp now, I will not just get the TV, I will get the TV and the car again. Oh boy. The center ramp can also be used as a transfer so that the ball moves to the left flipper and then makes it easier to shoot that ramp. As it was, I did okay with the post transfer before. The accuracy on the right ramp is not there right now. That's okay. Let's get control. Think about where it is. Sometimes when you're missing a shot, you want to think about a thing that's closer to that shot that's in the same direction. So if I shoot for the light that says TV instead of the ramp, I may be more likely to make that shot the next time. A bottom TV and a new car. So I got an extra 200,000 for that car. Again, I got 2 cars. It's a pretty good deal. So mainly what we've seen is the main gameplay. When you complete all 4 prizes, we'll see multi-ball. The only other major features are the big bucks and the 4 million. So we'll get there as we go. The big bucks is behind the car. There's a hole there that you get that cool bell, and you get the dem points. Dem points is 100,000, and then it's 200,000, and then something comes after 200,000. I think it might be, 300,000. And big bucks can be made from either flipper with accuracy, so you can make it from here or miss, Live catches on these Valley games are actually, for me, a little easier than they are in a lot of other games. They're so valuable. If you can make a good live catch, you just keep going on something. 200, 300,000, big bucks, and a spin. And really, actually, it's the big bucks that's where the most points are in the game. 300,000, the next big bucks is 400,000. As you backhand this, you'll eventually figure out where it is. Forehanding is tougher because you can hit a post and then die. But backhanding, there's really not much that can go wrong for you. Let's go around here just so I can get control. There's 500,000 on the big bucks. And sometimes you can even bring it back to a trap. So that big bucks can continue to grow all the way up to 1 million a shot. As I mentioned, if I want to collect the truck or the trip, I can shoot these shots, or I can shoot the spot letter. The spot letter is an easier shot. I guess it has to go around a little faster than that to register. So over the top. And now I've finished trip. Collect the trip. So again, I'm gonna aim at the word TV. And I just held on to the flipper too long there. Bye. Oh, good. All right, now all 4 prizes are lit. The music changes, telling you that the multi-ball is ready. I want to get this over to the left flipper. Make that ramp. Oh, that was a bad shot there. There it is. You just won a color TV and a fabulous trip and a dirty new truck. And that's not all. Yeah. It's about time I got a new car. Alright, so now is the multi-ball. And there's only one thing really to do in the multi-ball, which is to collect the grand prize jackpot on that same shot. If you played Pool Sharks, you might be used to this. It's exactly the same rule. It'll start at 3 million and it'll just start counting down as soon as it damn well pleases. So good luck to anyone trying to get 3 million out of this. But you can get pretty good value. Or you could have one of the balls just drain. And there it goes, it's going down. It's yelling timber. And that's the end of the multi-ball. This was actually one of the first games with a grace period on that jackpot, but it wasn't really a grace period, seeing as how you also had to have the ball go all the way around into the back saucer. So that's the multi-ball. Hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. And if you want another multi-ball, well, guess what? You gotta go all the way around and do the same thing again. It doesn't get any harder. It doesn't get any easier. And you can continue to collect those rewards. Now, for me, I like going for the car and going for the big bucks. That is where the points are in this game to me. The big bucks can be worth 1 million a shot, with basically no limit there. But I just wanted to point out what just happened is a great example of why you consider the forehand and the backhand on shots. Look where the big bucks is. I gotta make this shot that's coming from my right flipper up, and it goes right past this big yellow rubber. So think about how you miss a shot. If I miss that shot to the right, like I did on the last time, it caroms out this guy, and it's very challenging. You could drain right away. Now I'll try the same shot from the left flipper, and it's a direct line shot. Everything is far away. You have plenty of reaction time for when the ball comes back down. And this is something you really should consider, especially in competitive play, that taking this big buck shot, I'm pretty good at it, so I feel all right about trying for a 600,000 shot. Or, you know. But if I had the opportunity to do so, I'd rather pass the ball over to my other flipper, because if I miss that shot too early, missing too late's no big deal, but missing too early will send me into a real problem. Oh boy. Alright, and that is a classic bailout shot right there. Just go like, oh, and that was a mistake. I should have tried to trap the ball, bounce it over, a lot of ways out of there. Instead I fired away, and I deserve to lose that. Well, thanks, I really appreciate that. We haven't yet seen the Light 4 million. We can light that up by completing some of the stand-up targets. Did not get the skill shot there. Game Show has the capacity to drain you immediately out of the bumpers right at the beginning of the ball, and there's not very much anyone can do about it. But to just be wary when the ball is in the bumpers. That's trouble. Let's see where we're at. Oh, let's get a car. Nope. 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 Trouble. Ah. Oh. Okay. There we go. On any game, you want to think about the bailout shots. Like, if I'm out of control, is there somewhere I can shoot the ball that will immediately get it back into control? And that's the ramp on this game. You can shove the ball up the ramp, you're going to get it back. Either ramp is sort of safe, but the left ramp, the right ramp is not particularly safe compared to the center ramp. Anytime the ball goes up that ramp, I know nothing bad can ever happen to me. And not only that, I can decide which flipper I want the ball on by either using a ski pass or by just trying to shoot on the fly. The ski pass, by the way, is just to hold up the flipper and then go boom, like that. It is also a stronger version of the ski pass, which is to hold the flipper up and go boom, and try to give a little insurance so that ball will pop over and get where it needs to get. Big bucks! Oh, what's that? The big bucks value carries over from ball to ball? Oh, well, isn't that interesting? That makes it even more valuable. Big bucks! Big bucks and a replay. Now, at certain levels of big bucks, the drop target will pop back up again. This is really not a reason to stop shooting for it. It just takes you one more shot to get it back down. And realistically, you were going to shoot dangerous stuff anyway, so you might as well shoot for dangerous stuff that's worth a crap load of points. Ooh, good save there. Oh, in and out. Okay. Car and truck are available. Every time you cash out a new prize, you can reload the ramp and collect all those prizes. But wouldn't I rather take a 900,000 shot to big bucks? So my hope is, if you're seeing this video and then you're looking on pin tips to try and play this game or something, you'll recognize that this big buck shot, this is the shot. This is the most important shot in the game. It is $1 million a shot now, and sure, you tried to stop me by loading that target, but that ain't gonna stop me. That can only contain me for a little while. You compare that to collecting the prizes. Yeah, there's a big collect prizes. How much is this? 100,000 and 200,000. That's less than 1/3 of the value of the big buck shot. Or we could spin the wheel and cash out a bunch of stuff. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, bad shot. And he missed that ramp in the center, and you were asking for it. But pretty solid first ball. I mean, it was really 2 balls. So let's look at the third ball here and see what we've got to do. We need 1 more letter for TV, 3 more letters for trip. Let's try to get that spelled and get back in a multi-ball. I mean, we have another ball besides this, but if I'm just thinking in terms of a competitive 3-ball game, that's where we're at here. What's the spot letter? And spot letter finishes TV. Shoot the ramp to get over left so I can collect those prizes. I was lucky there. I managed to collect 2 letters in trip, and maybe I can get the last letter in trip by spot letter. Missed spinner shots. Missed spinner shots all day. Nope. All right. Well, maybe I should shoot for the letter myself. Now, gosh. I think the moral, yep, there it is. Ah, I meant to do all of that. Lock is ready. That's a reasonably good catch there. Shot making has left me the big TV, the trip, and the truck, and the car, and you're going directly to the Showcase Bonanza for a chance to win up to $2.7 million. Because no one could ever get $3 million on this. Okay, here comes a chance. Nope. Missed it by that much. And it's way more important to keep your balls in play than to just... God. 1.3, 1.2, 1.1. Oh, there's a ball stuck over here. Okay. We got that one out of there. How about we plunge that? Yeah, there we go. Jackpot. Yay! Well, you know, you gotta win the grand prize. Wait, how much did I win? How much did I win? $1 million? $1 million? Wow, that's the same as a big buck shot. You just gotta appreciate the sound and the music of this game. They really do replicate that that Price is Right effect of the games. Sound and music on this game by John Hay, who later did a lot of the sound and music on Mortal Kombat and NBA Jam. He's the voice of Raiden in the first 2 Mortal Kombat games also. Well, let's just cash out that big bucks. Big bucks, no worries. $1 million. It was cool then put this bell in there too. Collect the trip. So ask yourself, do I want to collect the trip? It's you know, it's 50,000 points. Or do I want to go for big bucks, which is 1 million points? Clearly the answer is to shoot the ramp and cash in those prizes because it's more fun on camera. But if you were just strictly playing for points, it should be big bucks, big bucks, big bucks, big bucks. And this is exactly what you want. You want big bucks on the left, you want a flipper on the right, and a trap on the left. Oh, this reminds me of the time that I lost $1 million on TV. Yeah, that was a good day. It really was, but it's a great day. Woo! Big bucks, big bucks. Now that, what I just did there, I would never do in tournament, which is to take a clear, repeatable shot and deliberately push the other ball out of the way. I did that just because it was more fun in the moment that we have right here. Let's remember, This is a place to think about games that give out very many extra balls. You want to kind of avoid playing them the way that the game is kind of teaching you how to play. Like, there's an extra ball right there on the spinner. Hooray! I've got an extra ball. When there are too many extra balls in the game, you just start to lose the value of the extra ball after a while. You just say, alright, I don't know. So treat your game like there's only 3 balls. So even though I'm on ball 2 right now, I'm playing like it's ball 3. Because this is the last ball. And if you think like, alright, I've got 2 extra balls in hand or 1 extra ball in hand, you start doing dumb things with it. Every ball is sacred. I think there's a Monty Python sketch about that. So stop missing is basically the other part of this advice. Collect your prizes, make your shots, get more accurate, and win your TVs, win your trips, win your trucks, win your cars. Get back into multi-ball. So I said there was only one thing to do in multi-ball, but that's not true. What actually it turns out to be is the next thing to do in multi-ball is to set up your next multi-ball. You can get out of multi-ball on Game Show and be back into multi-ball in very short order by making enough shots. Oh, that was a chance. There it is. Did I get it? Yeah! What I got? What? 2.6? That's incredible. Yeah, ring that buzzer. Ring them bells. How about some more of that big bucks action though? I'm just glad they made this game in 1990 when game shows were all like glitzy and fun and bright music. And they made it like 10 years later in the era of Millionaire and Greed and Weakest Link. Boy, the music would be really just awful compared to what it is here. Big bucks, 1 million. Big bucks, 1 million. And there's really no reason to do anything else with this. You look around you, what are things worth? They're not worth enough. Even the light extra ball, everything else, no. And the longer you get into a deep game, the more you get kind of dialed in on the shot you're going after. It's easier now for me to make this big buck shot than it was when I first started playing this today. Doesn't mean that I'm going to make it every time. In fact, now that I've talked about it, I'm going to be terrible. But it's right there, and it's at its maximum value. It's at $1 million a shot. There is nothing else in the game. That's not entirely true, but there are things in the game that are worth $1 million, but nothing so accessible and repeatable. And even if you shoot it on the backhand, you then get the opportunity to go at it and go again. Backhand, whoop. And I know this is pretty boring, but this is what competitive pinball is like. So don't watch competitive pinball, it's very boring. Go for the extra ball, yet another extra ball. Just what I don't need. It expired in like 5 seconds. That was cool. I'm gonna switch up here and start doing stupid things instead, like aiming for truck and trip and TV. Like, this, why you don't aim for targets like this is that they just automatically put the ball out of control. And while it can work, that V in TV is really hard. It is makeable. Oh, well, never mind. Ah! Much better to spot putter on that. Oh, now I hit it immediately afterwards. And, oh, look at that. Well, that's going to count. So that ramp is constructed in a way that allows it to come right down to the flipper lane sometimes. And here we are back in multi-ball. So you've seen just about everything there is to do in the game. Well, we never did get the light 4 million. So I'm not sure why that is. It could be like a percentage to or something. Wow, wow. 2 million. Big bucks. Maybe close. I wonder if we're closing in on the high score in this game. I don't actually know what it is. I know that Ross here at Cosmic Cottage is a fantastic player who has over 300 million on Ninja Turtles and all sorts of other insane scores. So to be able to get a high score on this game, and that's not bad. The bumpers cows me there. 5, 6, 1.5 million. We got 39.9 million on 3 balls, no extra balls. So maybe we can drain out from this. I am curious what the high score is here. 52 million. That's like, look, there's like 17 digits here. All right. Well, let's leave it at this as a 3-ball complete game. And again, if you get a chance to play this, it's got a lot of variety to it. But ultimately, what you're looking for is the one key strategy or the one key sequence of shots that can produce the highest scores the most efficiently. In this case, that's the big bucks right behind that car. As always, big appreciation to all the backers on Patreon for making it possible for us to film this. To the folks here at Cosmic Cottage, to Ty, appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Oh, I got the light 4 million.
Oh.
Did I do it?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. All right, and we're back. We have lit up the light 4 million. I'm not sure exactly how it works, how to light it. It's just kind of randomized. But what it will do when we get that is it will light up the 2 spinners for 2 million each. So we'll hopefully get a chance to see that. We throw it around the ramp. And it's at the 45 spot. So that's 35, there's 40. And you gotta know when this is coming because it doesn't last very long. For 2 million. It's literally like going to stay on for 2 million. And the other one was also 2 million, but they come and go really fast. So it's a nice thing to pick up when you see it, but you can't really concentrate on it as like a source of points in the way you would normally. And again, thanks to our backers, Atticus and Jeff Palmer, especially for so much support over such a long time. And thanks again to Cosmic Cottage for hosting us here. Take care. Yeah! Oh, no match. Oh.